Hey guys, it's Brendan Borman back for another 270 video. In today's video, I'm going to be launching a debate for all of the players in this game to be able to do. It's going to cost me 99 cents. I'm going to go ahead and do that. It does cost 99 cents every time you do this, which I am not a big fan of, but I'm a nice guy, or at least Kanye West is, and I wanted to give these guys a chance to play. I actually don't know who these guys are. I put a code out on the lounge in the community and kind of first come, first serve. So it looks like that I am going to have to go ahead and make a turn. So it looks like the debates will launch one turn after that it is kind of paid for. So just like some other modes, like the party funding, you do have to purchase that in-game, and we will see how that goes. I'm just going to go ahead and spend in Florida. I've been working on the old South and African American. The next kind of step is swing states, and we'll see how it progresses from there. So my thoughts with this debates mode is that I was somewhat looking forward to just something different, but I'm a purist as far as the game goes. I like the math, the skill, the cat and mouse game. I'm not a big fan of gimmicks. I do realize that we are fortunate to have a game that does not have advertisements, that does listen to the players. And for example, when we just recently had our forfeit rule change, we didn't like it, and we spoke out against it, and they were willing to work with us. I do realize that they have to make money, but hopefully this debates mode is not a complete flop like I'm afraid it is going to be. Question number 1. What percentage of U.S. adults had a high school degree or less than a high school degree in 2018? So these are all brought to you by USA Facts. It is a multiple choice, or in my case, a multiple guess. And I guess that someone could actually take the time to Google these. Again, I don't know what kind of fun that would be. I'm just going to go ahead and guess. Question 2, what percentage of U.S. energy consumption comes from energy imports? 12%, 25%, 46%, or 5%? It's just common sense. Those are all kind of lower numbers. I am just going to pick one again, kind of leaning toward 12%. Energy imports. To be honest, I have no clue. I thought maybe these questions would be about the election or about candidates, which would be kind of fun. You could learn about the different candidates, because some of this data, it really is kind of outdated. Okay. Approximately how many green cards were granted in 2018? So I have no clue on this. They are all around 1 million, which is really surprising. I would say it's probably 2.1 million or 0.7 million, either the high end or the low end. I'm actually leaning toward the low end. And then the U.S. poverty rate was 15% in 2010. What is the U.S. poverty rate in 2018? Okay, I actually think I know this. I could be wrong. I think it's 11.8%. I think I've heard it was close to 10% on a podcast. So that's the closest to 10%. I'm going to go with that. And we will see exactly how we did. Unfortunately, only one answer was correct. You did not win additional funds this time. So I spent 99 cents. I did not get any funds. And now there is no timer, and we just have to sit here and wait. So while we're waiting, I'm going to talk about the game and debates as a whole. I definitely disagree with the fact that we do not have a timer. Very unfortunate. And, someone could sit here all day and, hope that it's before turn 8, hope people forfeit, or, definitely not a great system. I'm going to go and hit in my turn, and we are going to see exactly how long we have to sit here. I did enter into Michigan, and I'm really not going to spend any other money at this time. But the debates mode, is controversial, just like the vice presidential mode. So at least vice presidents, you have a clear, use that you can use permanently, and it kind of bulks some candidates that you don't get to use very often, or you have no reason to. Like it makes some of the weaker candidates very weak. What makes them overpowerful and what makes people complain is when someone plays as a powerful candidate and uses a vice president to make them an even more powerful combination, like a double Obama or like a Bill de Blasio and RBG. So, those are possible things that could be tweaked in the future, but coming out with a gimmick like debate mode really leaves a sour taste in my mouth, if I'm going to be completely honest. I don't envision myself playing this game anymore. I just wanted to try it, give you guys some content so that you can see exactly what it is like. Again, it's a 5 question, 4 choice multi um, for I can't talk. It is a 5 question with 4 choice, multiple choice questions, and you have to get all of the questions right in order to get the party funding. The party funding itself is $500,000, $500,000 all at once. And that really is game breaking. If someone gets that party funding and someone doesn't, they can completely, take over a massive state and just completely change the game, which does not feel right in my opinion. Maybe that could be spread out across multiple turns. Maybe you just get rid of it completely, which is not going to happen with people actually spending money on it. I would dare to say that more people have tried debate modes than people tried the primary mode in the beginning, but I don't know. I think that's maybe just because the community itself is growing and there is more communication from the Facebook page. Now, as you can see, we are still sitting here. We are still waiting on a player, at least one player, to make their move. And I apologize, that is not the best thing to have in a YouTube video, is to have just dead silence. Like, I would skip this part. Why are we sitting here? Why am I wasting my time? Why am I wasting my money on something that's just making me mad? I want to play TwoSeventy. I want to play this game that I really like, that I'm pretty good at, and I just want to try it. Try debate mode. That's great. I think I have learned my lesson. I will not be doing debate modes again. And I guess if someone else wants to pay the 99 cents, that's up to you. The good thing is that at least everyone gets to participate as long as they have the app updated. So hopefully all of these guys have their app updated to the latest setting. That way they get to experience it. We will see if anyone actually gets the funding. I am imagining that maybe one person, hopefully whoever is taking all this time will at least have the common sense to Google the answers and maybe get that bonus. And that'll be interesting to see if they actually utilize that into a game-changing move. Again, this is turn 6. We are going on over 5 minutes worth of just sitting here. We've already answered our questions, and I thought I was taking a long time. I kind of felt bad about it. Want to make a quality video for everybody, and doesn't look like that is going to be the case. The good news, or the silver lining, is at least TwoSeventy is willing to work with us and listen to us, and they are running we are running player tournaments all the time, but they're running community tournaments every 2 weeks. And Alex, one of the admins, would like to have bi-weekly kind of lounge updates and feedback. And so this is going to be at the top of the list. I'm looking forward to some of their additional changes coming out, like the map, the colors, having those not be such clashing colors, different reds and maroons. We are going to be adding they're going to be adding a 3-minute timer for friends and family, the hosting games, which is only available right now in the public lobby. So that'll be good. But really, something is going to have to change. It feels very rushed. Like, oh my gosh, debates mode, we have to get it out. We promised them debates mode, but we don't know what we want to do. Do we want to make it optional? Do we want to make it where it's someone gets the funding no matter what, someone has to get a perfect score, they get it one time, they purchase it one time, they have it forever, or is it just one time in that game? I feel like I wouldn't say promised something, but we were led to believe that we were going to be getting a fun game mode that wasn't going to be totally changing the landscape of the game, which it's not, but it can definitely change that game, just like a vice president can change the game, but in a way that is just so random and so not fun. Again, I'm ranting. I feel like that I probably might have a more fun experience if I try this again, but do I even want to try it again? I don't know at this point. And look, the longer I talk, the more this shows how much of a freaking timer we need in this mode. We could literally sit here all day and this would just continue and continue and continue. So anyway, looking back at this game, purple's in a great spot. Jurgensen has the town and gown, looking for the high tech. McCain's just kind of there, kind of button heads with me. Really, I'd say the X factor is Douglas. If he does ever, go after me, an African American, or go into Texas for that manufacturing, he does have a large manufacturing bonus. So we will see. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, it finally happened. And the timer does come back on at least. So that's all I have to say about that. Anyway, hope you try it if you get the urge to. If not, I don't think you're missing out on much at the time for the time being, but stay tuned. I'll come out with more 270 videos. And until next time, this is Brendan Borman. Have a good day, guys.